Hello guys, Cyrus Switz here for Ascend Trading. Just a quick public service message, guys. Be very careful about trusting people on the internet. I actually give away some crypto because I actually do mining quite often. So someone actually approached me and said that they were needed a loan. So I loaned them some XLM, some Lumen, because they were tied up in whatever. I was just like, whatever, I don't care. It's only like 1 day's worth of mining. I was willing to get him lending to him. Turns out the guy was a scammer using a fake name of someone I knew. My own fault for not properly doing my verification and the checking on that. So, but it turns out that he's been scamming a lot of people for XLM, and as you can see from XLM, it's been dumping. So he has scammed a lot because what he originally wanted was to borrow one Bitcoin worth of XLM from me, and I was not lending him one Bitcoin worth. Like, I knew the guy, or I thought I knew the guy, but I didn't know him like that to lend him that much. Like my limit for a lend is what I can mine in 1 day, 1.5 days max. So that's what I did, and it seems that he's got a lot of people and dumped it on the market. Because I'm a trader, I noticed this when other people had mentioned to me that they had been scammed by this guy. I actually bought the dip on XLM, and as you can see right now, it's coming back up. And that's basically what he did. He scammed people with XLM to dump it on the market to get a lot cheaper, and it's gonna go back to where it used to be. This is like an artificial move. So sad thing. Several people got scammed by this guy pretending to be someone else that we know from rooms. So guys, be very careful. Someone wants to borrow money from you, don't. And if you're like me, that someone actually doesn't mind, you're going to be more cautious right now, and you're actually going to probably stop lending people anything anymore. So that's just the way I feel about it. So he's kind of burnt bridges for a lot of people. But you know what? At the end of the day, I've learned a lesson. I just write it off as a bad loan, because that's what it is. It was a bad loan. The message I even had to him, let me show you guys here what I had said to him. Let me see where I can find that at. So this guy said, buy this and send to me, and I'll pay you back in BTC, and you're welcome to play a pump. I can give you details on it for helping. We'd be more than willing to take 1,500 right now and then wait for the rest, and like go into this address. Let me know when you sent it. 800 is fine for now. I'll give you 950 in return. Again, like I said, I only sent him 600, and I even said to him, I don't even need that. Just going to lend it to you, and you can pay me back. Because that's just the type of person I am. I was going to lend him a loan. And I guess one of the few people out there that is nice to actually want to help someone out in crypto got burnt. But like I said, at the end of the day, I was willing to do the loan to pretty much anyone. So just me being nice came around and backfired. And it's probably, well, I just know for a fact I won't be loaning anyone anything anymore. So it is what it is, because I know I won't be getting that back. And it's different if I would have lent to someone and they couldn't have paid me back. You know, that's like whatever, you know, over time they could pay me back. But for him to just take off and literally want to try and scam, probably the only person that didn't want the extra money on top, just the original amount that was loaned back. You know what I mean? It's just proves that there's some evil people in the world. So that's my public service message for everybody. Be very careful. Trust no one. Lend no one anything. And I will no longer be lending anyone anything. Unlike most channels that do giveaways, I don't believe in that to try and grab a viewer's base. I believe that my charting and my trades will increase viewership and teach people what they need to do about the market. So this variable lesson that we're going to learn today is trust no one. So this has been Osiris Twits, and just as you're seeing right now, this is the rebirth of XLM. it's going back up to where it was from this artificial dumping.